Hey guys, what is up? It's Cody, aka Mr. Hookah. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be talking about the first time I started smoking hookah, how old I was, and how long I've been smoking hookah for, and just some other casual conversation. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Keep watching if you want to hear more. It is late. It is 1 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I tried to act like I knew the time, but I didn't, so I had to look at my watch. But, so yeah, guys, the first time I started smoking hookah was when I was 18 years old. I was working at KFC at the time as a supervisor, and one of my friend's friend came by and we were just talking, and he invited him and me out to a hookah lounge. At first I hesitated because I had never smoked in my life, never smoked a cigarette, vape, cigar, anything like that at all. I just wasn't involved with any of that. But I was like, sure, why not? You know, I asked him to explain it to me what it is, and it sounded interesting, so I gave it a shot. We went to this hookah bar called Hubbly Bubbly Hookah Lounge in Tempe, Arizona. If you haven't been there, don't go there. At the time, I went there for a long time because I didn't know what was good hookah or what was bad hookah. And that is bad hookah. But besides the point, I went there with my friends around 11 o'clock at night when I got off of work because I had to close, and we grabbed a table, sat down, we got drinks, no alcohol. Even if they did serve alcohol, I couldn't have had any because at the time I was not 21. But we sit down and they order the hookah. I don't remember what the flavor was, but I remember taking my first hit ever and nothing came out. I'll show you guys what it looked like. But I took a really big hit, mind you. And this is what it looked like after I took the hit. Not even that much. Like maybe like that. That's what came out. My friend started dying. And then he showed off by blowing O's and being all cool, doing a bunch of tricks. And I was like, forget you, man. Okay? Okay, buddy? Forget you. Alright? But yeah, that was my first time smoking, and it was a different experience. My lungs felt heavy, and I actually enjoyed it. It was fun, just hung out, smoked, like this. I think that's about as much as I got the whole time. Maybe I got like a cloud like this. But I had baby lungs. And then from that day on, I went to the hookah lounge literally almost every single day. At first maybe it was every other day. And then every day I went to the hookah lounge. Don't know how I got the money for it because I was making at the time $9 an hour as a supervisor at KFC. Which at the time I thought was a lot, but now I don't think that's a lot now. But besides the points, I made maybe a paycheck. I think the biggest I ever got was like $900. But even then, well, I wasn't paying rent. I guess I had the money. Because all I paid for was my phone bill and to eat. So yeah, I guess what a hookah session is about. Back then, I think it was, I think they charged like $15 or $16 a night. So if you do the math, 15, say it's $15 times until payday, 13 days, it's $165, I think, if I did the math right. So I guess that's not a lot, but if I had other bills besides the phone bill and groceries, it would have been a lot, and I would have had no money. And then I was 18 at the time. I'm now 25, so I've been smoking for 7 years. And still have never had a cigarette. That's crazy. Because almost everybody I know who smokes hookah has had at least a cigarette or something else. But I think the reason I never smoked cigarettes is because my parents smoked cigarettes, and I always hated the smell of it because it stuck on my clothes, and I smelled it every single day of my life for years, for 21 years of my life. It sucks smelling like cigarettes when you go to work or are on the bus and people ask you if you have a cigarette or if you smoke cigarettes. But besides the point, I've been smoking hookah for 7 years, and not too long ago, I'd say, we're in 2020, I'd say about 3 years ago, I started smoking Tangiers, which is a certain type of brand, and it is amazing. The flavors they have are amazing. The way it hits is amazing. The way it feels on your throat is amazing. It's amazing all around. And yeah, I actually have a story about going to Hubbly Bubbly. I was drugged without knowing that was going to happen, obviously. Because if you're drugged, you don't usually expect that. But I don't know what it was. I wasn't drugged. It was just, there was these two men that came into the hookah lounge, and I was just chilling by myself. Because, by the way, I always went to the hookah lounge by myself. Most of the times, the majority of the times. So I was just chilling there, doing my thing, vibing, whatnot. And then they come in, and I was like, yo, I just started talking to them. I was like, you guys chill here. They were there for maybe 15 minutes. And they had like, well, at the time I didn't know what it was, but they had a vape, and I was like, and they were smoking it, hitting it, and I was like, yo, that's getting big clouds. Can I try that? And so I try it, and I take one big hit. I'm like, thanks. I gave it back to them. They go their way, and I go back to the couch I was sitting on. I was like, that was a big ass hit. And I was like, I feel good right now. And all of a sudden, I remember this like yesterday, all of a sudden, I start to trip out, and I'm like freaking out. I think people are laughing at me. I think I'm going crazy. The room's spinning, everyone's moving fast, and I'm like, what's going on? I could feel like my heart beating out of my chest. I started to freak out. And my boy who was working at the hookah lounge comes up to me. He goes, "Yo, bro, you good?" I was like, "What?" "Yeah, I'm good." And he's like, "All right, man." And then he's like talking to me. I don't remember anything he's saying because I'm losing my mind. And I'm like, "Yo, bro, I gotta go." And he's like, "What you mean?" And then I just walked, and I walked out the back because I had like this back door, and behind there is just like alongside of the back of the business. There's like rocks and then like some trees and like dirt, whatnot. I I literally, because I'm tripping out so bad, go lay down in the corner, the furthest corner from the building, lay down in the dirt. And I'm like tripping out. The world's spinning. Everything is like a blur. I'm going insane. And I'm just like, someone help me. And I'm like tripping out. And then I start to fall asleep. And I just hear, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah." There's just two people walking randomly back there. And I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm good." You like, "You need anything?" I was like, "No, I'm all right." They kept walking. Next thing I know, I wake up and I've been out there for a couple hours. And by this time, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. I feel chilled out now. I'm not tripping. I'm not going crazy anymore. I get up and I go back inside and sit down. And my boy comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, where were you?" I was like, "I was sleeping out back." I was sleeping in the back. He's like, "What do you mean you were sleeping in the back?" I was like, "Yeah, man. Those dudes that were here they had a vape and I hit it and there must have been something in it because I started to trip out." And he's like, "Holy shit." He's like, "That's crazy, man." I was like, "Yeah, that's wild." And I was like, "I get some chips because I'm hungry." I don't know if they had a weed in there or like, I don't know what it was, but I passed out. So it could have been like some sort of sleeping medicine or something. It was wild. Really wild. I won't forget that night. That night was crazy. But I don't really go to hookah lounges anymore. Well, I don't go to hookah lounges anymore unless my fiance wants to go to karaoke, which is at this hookah lounge called 24/7. It used to be Inhale. She still calls it Inhale because that just sounds better. But it's called 24/7. And you good?
Yeah, Brian's probably gonna watch that.
It's called 24/7.
God.
Yeah,
Just blink that out.
it's called 24/7 Hookah. If you guys live in Arizona, go check it out. They have bomb ass hookah. They don't have Tangiers, which doesn't work for me, but their hookah is good. Go check it out. They have glass hookahs, big hookahs, small hookahs, dope hookahs. Go check it out. If you live in Arizona. If you don't live in Arizona, you ever come visit, go check it out. But yeah, guys, Hookah Chronicles of Cody. Did I say that right? But wild. I will be doing more videos like this. I will be doing giveaways at some point. Not right now because I don't have the funds for that at this exact moment, but eventually I will. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.